Here is a very simple and easy do-it-yourself demonstration you can do about polarized light. I'm going to use the LCD screen on my laptop, and I'm going to fold it over so we can see only a white screen like that. And then I'm going to zoom in so we're not distracted by all this stuff, and I'm going to turn out the light so we don't see a glare. Now the next thing you need is a pair of polarized sunglasses, and you'll know if they're polarized by turning them like this, rotating them, and if they go light and dark like that, then you've got polarized sunglasses. When they're like this, the little polarizing lines are lined up the same way in the glasses and the screen. And then when they're turned like this, the lines are, one of them is like this and the other is like this. They're at right angles. So let's try some simple objects and see how they look. Polarized light. And I should mention the key is here that you have a light source behind your first polarizer. So in the LCD screen, there's obviously light coming through, but on top of that, there's a polarizing film. And so we just need the second polarizer. So there we go. Wow, look at that. These are just ordinary plastic, cheapy throwaway pieces of silverware. And if you'd like to record this, you can put the sunglasses on top of the lens if you have a smartphone. I'm using my digital camera, but you can do the same thing by putting this just covering like that, covering your lens. And you can just do what I'm doing and make a video. All right, let's try some plastic. I don't know if these are plastic lids or something. Yeah, there's a little bit there. Not exciting like the silverware was exciting. Okay, let's try tape. Well, that's pretty cool. And then what about the actual tape? A little blue. Not too exciting, but here's something you can do. If you take a piece of tape and then put a piece of tape on top of that, another piece of tape on top of that. Look at that, it's like a stained glass window. Isn't that cool? It's just tape. And here is I can get this off now on my screen. Two plastic tubes. This one is plain and this one has tape crisscrossed on top of it. So you can see the plain tube isn't really anything exciting to look at, but wow, look at the tape. Just makes it into a masterpiece of artwork. Now let's try some flexible things. There's a part of a plastic bag, and here's some plastic wrap. Oh, it looks nice where it's folded over. The actual plastic isn't too exciting. But one thing you can do with something flexible is that you can kind of stretch it. See if we can get it out here where you just get one layer. And then you can stretch it while you're watching and see. Oops, let's see here. There we go. See that little brown mark? So that's showing you the actual stresses in the plastic. So that's something cool you can do with a flexible object. So grab whatever objects you have around that are clear, plastic or glass, and your sunglasses and a camera, and you can make your own nifty videos like this.